What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to Zero Productions. You guys, The Marvels comes out this week, and we have seen early, non-spoiler that is, early reactions, you guys. We will not be talking any spoilers in this video. Trust me, I don't want things spoiled for me, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't want things spoiled for you. You want to really have that authentic reaction to it when you go watch it in theaters, or if you go watch it in theaters this weekend, because a lot of people are like, I'd rather stay at home Thursday night and watch the season finale of Loki season 2, because the show has been wonderful. The show has been great. And a lot of people are anticipating a massive conclusion for Loki season 2. So I understand that. And that's a conflicting thing. I don't know why Disney Marvel decided to release, the Marvels and the season finale of Loki on the same day. It's very odd to me. I hate when they overlap like that, because now some people have to pick and choose. Some people's time is so very limited, they can only see one. I can stay home and watch the season finale. Then maybe I'll catch the Marvels sometime next week. So ultimately I feel like that is going to hurt Marvel, Disney, whenever they decide to do stuff like that. It hurts them in the long run. But you guys, I got done watching The Real Rejects out of the theater reaction for the Marvels. And Greg Alba went in ham. Love the channel. He went in ham, you guys, saying it's one of the worst Marvel films he's ever seen. And my jaw dropped. I was like, no way. That's a bold statement, Greg. I was like, that's crazy. One of the worst? One of the worst? I was like, damn, even worse than the Thor Love and Thunder? Or I was just in such disbelief, because I'm a big fan of them, and I view their criticisms very fairly. They're great. So when he said that, I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, maybe this movie isn't as good as people are saying, because some of the reactions have been very positive that I've been seeing. You know what I mean? So I was like, yikes, this is going to be crazy. But I always go in with my own mind. I go in with no kind of interruptions. I don't think about anything else. I don't think about, the early reactions of when my black ass is sitting in that seat. You know what I mean? I form my own opinion, as everybody should. But it debuted on Rotten Tomatoes, you guys, at 54%. 54% with 41 views. Now, I know Rotten Tomatoes doesn't mean anything to some people, but it means a lot to other people. I'm pretty sure it means a lot to studios. Marvel Studios has been a juggernaut of a studio for how long? So majority of their films were doing great on Rotten Tomatoes, and that helped the success of Marvel. To say that the Rotten Tomato meter or any rating system doesn't hurt films is kind of foolish, because I know people who literally will wait till ratings to come out, and if those ratings aren't to their standard, they will not go watch that movie. It's real. So some people do take that stuff serious. I personally don't, you know what I mean? Because I like to go in regardless of a rating system. I don't care. I want to go watch it for me and only me. And of course my subscribers, because, this is what we cover on the channel. But let's dive deep into some of these early reactions for the Marvels, you guys. This is very, very interesting. Man, Greg, I don't know you personally, but man, that was a huge hit. So this is coming from Scott Mendelson. The Marvels is an enjoyable, often hilarious 3-star romp. Its screenplay is downright terrible in terms of plot and structure, but the character chemistry makes it work. Iman Vellani is great, while the refreshingly bright and bold visuals play quite well on an IMAX screen. I'm seeing it in Dolby Cinema. That's good enough for me. POC Culture says, The Marvels is pure fun. Its intergalactic character journey focused on further developing Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan, individually and as a team. It's also clear beginning for the MCU, a new beginning. Okay, a more cosmic world, I guess. Major implications for the future. Fans are going to be talking. Probably that post-credit scene is what they are referring to. This is coming from Molly Freeman. The Marvels is an absolute blast. Nia DaCosta knocked it out of the park. Brie Larson, Teyonah Parris, and Iman Vellani are fantastic. Their characters' dynamic is genuinely so delightful and heartwarming. The movie is everything Marvel does best. Full review tomorrow on Screen Rant. Interesting. Okay, this is coming from Eric Davis. Nia DaCosta's The Marvels is a great time at the movies. It's well-paced and full of frantic, hilarious energy. I even liked it more than the 2019's Captain Marvel. This thing moves. The location swap action is a blast, and the end credit scene, I'm definitely a fan. Oh, so everybody's talking about that end credit scene. Hopefully that's not the thing everybody's talking about. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the movie itself. You know, post-credit scenes can definitely be the scene stealer sometimes when a show or a movie isn't doing well. You know, and that whole weekend, that's the only thing people are talking about is that post-credit scene. So it's really unfortunate. Iman Vellani really does steal the movie too. She does a good job adding that wide-eyed, holy cow humor to the story. It reminded me at times of Spider-Man Trip to Space and Infinity War. A lot of people have been saying that, you know, Iman Vellani's Miss Marvel really reminds them of a Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming, or, you know, the Spider-Man in, Captain America Civil War, which, you know, was great. You know, I love that addition to Civil War. This is coming from David Thompson. The Marvels expertly uses its pieces to create an entertaining comic book movie. The action, comedy, and the MCU world building were the strengths. However, the MVP was Miss Marvel, as Iman Vellani continues to be the best new addition to Marvel. The villain is the LVP. A lot of people talking about the villain. That's what I've noticed in some of these posts. A lot of people saying, "Oh, it's another generic Marvel villain. They did it again." And that's what they struggle with so much. How can you go from Namor and you go from, what's his name in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank, dude. Huge blank. He was great. He was one of my favorite villains in the entirety of the MCU. He was really, really good. This is coming from the Hollywood Handle. The Marvels was such a lovely, surprising, decent, and delightful experience. The chemistry of the cast is out of this world. Kamala Khan and her family are definitely one of the movie's standouts. Nia DaCosta delivers a movie full of heart. The emotional beats are also great, especially during the final act. A lot of people talking about that, Nia DaCosta. I'm really hoping that this is the film that she wanted to make. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, it's going to be a bad look on her if this film doesn't succeed critically, financially. And will she ever recover from this movie? I don't know. Who knows? This is coming from Brandon Davis. The Marvels is a fine MCU entry. Carol, Kamala, and Monica are really great, especially together in the creative action scenes. First 25 minutes really rocked. Exciting MCU stuff by the end. Villain is forgettable. Visual effects vary. Both good and bad. Some silly scenes didn't work. Ooh. Grace Randolph, you guys, the last one. The Marvels is short and sweet. Plenty of laughs and action. I went in hoping it wouldn't be too bad and ended up with this smile on my face the whole time. Tons of surprises, big and small. Not just at the end of the credit scenes. Avoid spoilers. Damn, see, look. I'm getting more so of the positive vibes, more sort of the positive reactions coming from these people who got to see an early screening. So when I go back to, what Greg said in his video, I'm like, man, is it really that bad? Like, is it really that bad? Maybe upon his second viewing, if he decides to watch it again, he might feel, a different way. But, I respect his opinion, and I'm still going to go in level-headed. I'm going to check this movie out, and hopefully, I'm on the side of actually loving an MCU movie that's coming out this year. Because ultimately, you guys, I still have a bad taste from, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium. I still have a bad taste of Secret Invasion in my mouth, and what's the next Marvel movie coming out? Deadpool 3 or Brave New World? That's a long-ass time. That is who knows? Those films could even get pushed back further, you guys. So we still got some time before the next Marvel movie comes out after the Marvels. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about some of these non-spoiler reactions to the Marvels. Thoughts and opinions, you guys. Are you seeing it this weekend, or are you staying at home and watching the season finale of Loki Season 2? Post your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Peace.